I went to Tempe to speak with Professor Robert Balling, a noted climate change skeptic. He said he has no idea why somebody would be interested in looking into his research, especially given that he hasn't been involved in any climate change research for several years.
My first reaction by far was shock. I haven't been involved in the climate change debate since 2008.
That was how ASU professor Robert Balling Jr. described his reaction when he found out he was part of a probe looking into climate change research. The probe is led by Democratic U.S. Representative Raul Grijalva. Last month, Grijalva sent letters to 7 different universities, including ASU. The letters expressed concern about potential conflicts of interest and failure to disclose corporate funding sources related to climate research. Balling currently leads a master's program in geographic information systems and said he hasn't been involved in climate research in quite some time.
I haven't really touched the subject for, 7 or 8 years, and suddenly my name shows up in this probe. And my first reaction was, wow, I can't believe I'm somehow involved in this probe when I haven't really done much for quite a while.
Grijalva's letter to ASU showed concern that companies with a direct financial interest in climate and air quality standards have provided funding for environmental research, and he believes that this is a conflict of interest. While Balling has received funding from fossil fuel companies in the past, he insists that he has properly disclosed all of his funding. ASU complied with Grijalva's public records request, with President Michael Crow strongly urging Grijalva and his colleagues to be aware of and to consider the principles of academic freedom as you continue your pursuit of documents and information from universities and individual faculty members. The university's policy on academic freedom gives researchers the right to search for truth and knowledge without obstruction or restraint. The documents ASU sent to Congressman Grijalva include the sources, amounts of funding, proposal documents, and award letters for Professor Balling's external funding since 2007. We reached out to Congressman Grijalva several times for an interview, but Adam Sarvana, the communication director for the House Natural Resources Committee, said that the investigation is ongoing and they'll have more to say when they're ready to publish their findings. Live in Phoenix, Jason Hommes, Cronkite News.